Urgent message. Your angels are with you. Heaven's whispers and signs. Welcome to the Eclipse of the Heart Tarot. I am not here to tell you who you are or what to do. I am here to hold a mirror so you can remember your own truth. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and allow your heart to guide you home. Remember that in the description you will find the oracles that are being used and the timestamps of our options. Now, let's begin. Today we have 3 options. Option number 1, RAZIEL. Option number 2, URIEL. And option number 3, RAGUEL. Now, if it resonates with you, you can always breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Allowing your heart to be your compass, to be your guidance. Urgent message. Your angels are with you. Heaven's whispers and signs come along. So open your heart to this divine. Your angels are here. You have chosen option number 1 with RAZIEL, the inner working Archangel. So what does it bring? RAZIEL brings the mystery of the universe. How is it that is unfolding for you? So its presence indicates that you are moving past surface level. You're understanding a deeper level. Secrets are being revealed and their spiritual side is shaping. It is sharpening everything that comes along. This is a time of divine downloads and reclaiming this ancient wisdom towards yourself. It is a very powerful energy that I can feel. Lots of watery energy, lots of emotion I can see in here, very attached to the mermaid energy for some reason. I that's what I'm feeling as of right now. So I don't know, I just love the way that is opening up. So as you can see, this card comes from the 22 Archangel Oracle, and then we have the Angel Numbers Oracle as well, and that's how we're going to get started. RAZIEL is going to lead us through the whole entire reading, and we're going to open them up with the number 5 connected to our solar plexus. I made that connection. It's how I resonate with it. It connects me to the solar plexus. It connects me to that transformation. It's the will to do it, even though I know it's going to be difficult. It's going to be turbulent. I will see the path clearing its way ahead of me. So it's basically this passionate knowing that regardless of how disturbed I feel right now, everything is going to come into alignment. It's also talking about adaptability. I am adaptable. So this flexibility energy is your fortress. When life throws you a curveball, when it puts stones on your shoes, you can easily adapt to any circumstance and find the excitement and find the adventure in the unexpected changes that you're being related to. So be brave and be bold in your endeavors, because you're definitely going to adapt to them. And how are we going to do that? Here comes the other card with the number 3, which if I connect 3 and 8 and 5, it will give me 8, which is infinitive, abundance, balance, because I can see a duality in there, a balance of 2 energies. So the way that you can adapt is with your charismatic, I think, or charismatic way of being. Expression comes naturally to you. You are super skilled. Your thoughts through conversations are so creative, and you are able to get others on board with your idea, to connect with what is it that you're transmitting, what is it that you're radiating, shining to them. With the number 3, talks about communication, and it guides me through connected to the sign of Gemini, the way that we communicate, the way that we connect our thoughts, our heart, so our feelings, our mind, and our actions all together, the trinity. So it's a very awesome connection with the 2, because it also tells you, number 5, that change is coming. There's something that is changing, and it's here. So you have the ability to flow with the current rather than fighting the change. So that's your greatest strength. That's something that your angels want you to know, that your greatest strength is to kind of be like that chameleon, that you can definitely just adapt to it, even though that the change is coming. You're able to flow with to flow with the flow. And then this number 3 talks about the inner light that you have. What is it that is visible to others? This is a green light that you're stepping into. It is your spotlight. So you can speak your truth, connect to your truth, and lead with joy when it comes from the heart, the truth from the heart. So then we're going to connect. This is our first connection with our RAZIEL, and the number 3 and the number 5. Here we come with the crystal angel oracles. We have 3 cards. We're going to open them up. A fluorite, azurite, and lapis lazuli. Life-changing epiphany or experiences is a time of big and blessed changes for you, and God is supporting you each and every step of the way. I find it very particular because it connects with the symbol, the wings, all the way down. So it's like it's the opposite. It's like if you're, the blade or the sword that is on a stone. That's how I see it, the blade on the stone, and whoever grabs it, the blessings come along because it becomes keen. It's like it's your superpower. You're obtaining your superpower, and it's the blue card with the truth chakra. Your throat chakra comes along. The fluorite talks about how you're natural and your beauty is just so authentic just by being yourself, even though you have a duality, even though you have a polarity, even though there is black and white, even though you are so attractive and lovable inside and out. The azurite comes and says, hey, this is a confirmation for the watery like racial energy that I figured I was feeling. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward that care, that healing care that you are needing within you. So this is the shadow work that we're talking about. Deep emotional healing is taking place in the subconscious, and it's clearing out that old wounds to make room for the new. It's like washing them away. But then the eureka here, the hooray moment, is right over here on this lapis lazuli. A major life change. Something is on the trajectory toward your true north, towards your path. So here's the reward. It's telling you that after this shadow comes the alignment of the good and the bad, the light and the shadow, the light and the dark, the feminine and the masculine, all together combined in it. And that's how you get stripped away all of those filters, all of those mascaras or faces, characters that we impersonated, and is encouraging you to embrace your natural beauty and your raw and original authenticity from that alignment. Those are the main messages from your crystal oracle cards. And we're going to put them right here down because they're all connected, all together. Then we have the daily guidance of the Angels Oracle. And here we have, what do you desire? I love it. I love that card because it reminds us that our way to go is to connect everything from inside, our mind with our heart, with our spirit, with our actions. What is it that you truly want from your heart, that you really want to go through with it? That's an actual question directed to you. Trustworthy guidance, it reconnects me with what you are feeling. If you are being guided with a yes, a very subtle yes in your mind that is whispering, or you can feel it on your gut, or you can feel it on your goosebumps, or you can feel those butterflies in your tummy, that's a yes. It is trustworthy. It is your inner guidance. Just like how RAZIEL is coming along and saying that we're working on so much. We're doing not just the surface, but we're digging deeper. This is the inner work. So trust it. Trust your ability to guide yourself, to intuitively know what you're supposed to do. Here comes the card of giving and receiving. This card of giving and receiving reminds me of how the universe works. Inhalation, so you breathe in, you hold it. That's the grounding part. And then you breathe out. You let it go. That is the same way that we give and we receive. We just go ahead and say yes to that one person that is offering help. Say yes to that one gift that is coming your way. Say yes to all those opportunities that are opening up for you. And also, just by being you and standing along with those yeses, you're just shining out and giving at the same time. Here we have the ground yourself card, because that giving and receiving part is also talking about duality, just how we saw here, the material world with the spiritual world. And it could be really hard to get grounded from that spirituality, because when you get up too high, you just feel so good that you just want to keep yourself so high, right? But we are experiencing our life in this density. So the material, the matter, the heart of the matter is also important. Ground yourself to make sure that you don't have to regret anything with your aching heart. Instead, breathe in and breathe out. What is it that is upholding you? So either if it hurts, if it is, go hug a tree, walk barefooted, do activities that might connect you to your divine, but also to remind you that you are here, part of this experience. Okay, so basically what is it that is telling us is that by you giving and receiving, the universe operates on that same cycle, and that if you feel that you're being drained, you also need to allow yourself to receive. All right, because that can feel stagnated, and you need to give so that scale can be definitely balanced. All right, trustworthy, that gut feeling, again, repetitive thoughts and feelings have been coming along. So why is that? What is it that your dreams are telling you? What is it that you are seeing but not wanting to believe on, because it is trustworthy? What you desire is a specific, it's like direct to your heart, like boom, ground, and then know what you desire. So you're in a balanced position of giving and receiving, not just giving. This is a transition. We are doing a transaction, energy work. I give and I receive. With this high vibe energy, put your feet on the ground. Physical movement in nature and are part of you right now. It helps you. Trust it. Okay, so here we have the signs of the the angel signs, and I want to come along and open these ones up. Oh, befriend an enemy. This is a shield. The friend and the enemy is a discernment knowledge. So we acknowledge that we need to know how to discern. Our friend card is welcoming how we can befriend ourselves and others. And our enemy card is telling us how we can discern what does no longer serve us anymore. What is not supposed to step into our favorable outcome. So these two cards are telling us that the angels are helping you distinguish between those who fill your soul and those who drain your soul. And the boundaries are an act of self-love. Take that into account, option number one. But also take into account that I do not have the absolute truth. Just follow whatever makes you vibrate. Alrighty, so this is very important. This is the shield. They're shielding you. They're protecting you through this path because it's not always easy, you know. I wasn't able to grab those. So here I am with the Archangel Michael cards. And you're going to have a favorable outcome. The result is going to be positive all the way. And here we have the other card that is reminding us how your loved ones and yourself are safe to trust, because Archangel Michael has his sword very high protecting you. And thank you for that beautiful balanced outcome. As you can see, there is a balanced way right there. See? And he talks about this too. And he talks about our mental and our spiritual. And he talks about giving and receiving balance. What is it that nurtures us nowadays? We don't like those relationships in which you're expected to give it all, but you're not getting back in return. When you're expected to say hello on a text message, WhatsApp message, or whatnot, but you're not supposed to ask for one. Here, that doesn't resonate with us anymore. So that's why this urgent message comes along and says, don't worry, that Archangel Michael is here to ensure a favorable outcome in your favor. And I know it's redundant, but it is. The message is so clear. You and your loved ones are so shielded. There's nothing to be bottled because you already won. One, what already resonates and vibrates. And if you feel lonely, connect to your heart, because within your heart, you have that one friend of yours that is unconditional, that is loving, and it is yourself. So here we have the career, the Angel Career and Life Oracle deck. And we have the connection of give and take. See? This card brings its own message, and it's also a heart, and it's saying, be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Again, this is such a confirmation of this daily guidance. You know what is it that your heart desires, and it sometimes might feel that it's difficult to fulfill that desire, but it's not. You just have to be yourself and understand what is it that you want in your life. If you no longer want to continue with those friendships that are not giving and receiving anymore, then keep the abundance going. Continue with your path. Just follow along with your heart. And here we have the Angel Connections Oracle cards. Let's see what is it that they want us to connect with or to recognize. Here comes the card of this connection, and it says, angels are often felt but not seen. You might experience a cold, a tingling, feeling on your skin, or on the back of your neck. Do not fear. Fear not. This is the angel drawing close to you. These are your angels coming close to you. That is the angel connection that you're connecting with as of right now. And always take what resonates, what makes you vibrate. I do not have the absolute truth. Here we have the Oracle of the Angels of the Heart. And let's see what is it that you want to tell us. On option number 1, urgent messages from your angels. Let's see. What is that? Urgent. Ooh. So we have two. We have the blue card with the truth. So it connects us to your truth. And it comes along and it says, positive change. Just dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. And I believe so too. We don't always have to have everybody else happy. As long as we are, that makes it magical and fulfilling. Here comes the love card saying negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. So here are your angels telling you that you can heal. They're here to help you. Allow your healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind. They are aligning so your soul can follow its sacred purpose and unleash your power of love, because that's your potential. And here we are, just granting ourselves the knowledge of what we already know within our heart. And don't forget that, because this is very strong. Just remember that whatever it is that is happening to you, it does not identify you. You decide where you want to go, who you want to be. As long as you're authentic and beloved yourself, everything else would go with the flow. And this is the end of our message. If it was a message that it resonated with you, that you like, that it makes you vibrate, or that you feel that someone needs to hear it, you can always share, like, or subscribe. Either or. I really appreciate the help, but also take into account the love. The heart that is truly destined to love you, it is within you. It is you. Do not forget. Thank you. Urgent message. Your angels are with you. Heaven's whispers and signs. Today you have chosen option number 2 with URIEL. Learning experience. Take time to review, study, and hone your knowledge before proceeding further. So URIEL comes along saying how it comes to remind us how nothing is done as a mistake. Whatever challenges you are facing right now are not setbacks, but necessary classroom moments. Shifts that are being expected from why is this happening to me to what is this teaching me. That is the message from URIEL. What is it that this situation is teaching me instead of what is happening to me? All right, so this is the oracle of the 22 archangels, this card. Now we're going to connect to the crystal angels, and we're going to connect to the angel numbers. Let's get started with the angel numbers first. Here we have number 21, I am inspiring, and number 31st, I am disciplined. I love these two angel numbers, which it comes with angel messages. The one that says I am disciplined, it takes me to this abundance. Abundance as a gift, right? But isn't just a gift, it's a practice. With the number 3 and 1 that reduces to number 4, which gives me a structure, gives me a safe home, a happy home. So this card calls for you to ground your spiritual downloads into your daily highlights, into your daily habits. Dreams need a structure to live in. Take that into account. So your approach to life itself, is so effective that it mixes both of the practicality and the imagination. Your mind is stirring with creativity, with ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. So you have everything within you to bring them into life. Remember that whenever we have a purpose, we always take that one step that takes us farther from procrastination and rather closer to our goal. So now we have the number 21. That number 21 as an angel number comes along and says, hey, so right now we are inspiring, but what is it that we experience? So you're highly creative with that strong will to succeed on what is it that you're going to do. Your imagination is one of your skills. Remember that back in the days when we used to have that imaginative, that used to be called intelligence, because our creativity will come along and help us build new things. And nowadays it has been forgotten. We are using a lot of practicality, like for instance, we are going to use helpers with our creativity because we don't want to rush into having to think or having to stress about it. So we just go in and get those helpers which are called ChatGPT or those artificial intelligence. But this intelligence is yours. It reveals itself in everything that you do, from your sparkling conversations to your most prized projects. You're being inspired and inspiring. With the number 2 and the 1 reduces to a number 3, it talks about that enhancement. It talks about that expansion that you're doing. So the 3-1 and the 2-1 comes to a number 7. If we add them up, and number 7 talks about alignment, talks about your mission, talks about mysticism. So this takes us to whatever it is that you're doing. As long as you're disciplined, you're going to have a lot of followers. You're going to have a lot of people seeing you as someone they want to be inspired by, sense. Everything that you do it by your own experience. So you practically practice, and I know it's redundant, but you put in practice whatever it is that is being thought through your experiences, and that is being shimmering, that's being shined out to the world just by being yourself. Alrighty, so here we're gonna move into our crystal cards. This is the crystal oracle cards. Here we have the rhodochrosite, the rubilite, and the moldavite, which talks to me about a lot of solar plexus energy, the will energy that I'm gonna do it, I will do it, I will make it. Very synchronized with Uriel's energy, as well as the green. The moldavite brings in the green color of the heart, and the rubilite brings the blue color of the throat chakra. So I don't know if you can see the connection or the synchronicity that I am seeing as a timeline. So here's the solar, the heart chakra, and the throat chakra. I will follow my desires, whatever it is my heart is telling me, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell my truth based on my experience. That is basically what I'm looking at as of right now. But rhodochrosite comes along and says, hey, be gentle with yourself, because we're learning. Of course, there has to be proven error, so we're gonna just try it out, and then if it's an error coming along, we're gonna try it again. So be gentle. You've been through a lot and you need time to heal and to recover. Holding your heart with your hands, knowing that that is your safe structure, that is your safe place. So be gentle with yourself. It's the energy here, and it's soft and it's nurturing. If the learning experience has been a little bit tough, rhodochrosite comes into the healing, but it heals the inner wound, the inner child, the inner critic, and it replaces it with inner kindness. That's what the energy of this solar plexus comes and says. To be kind with your ego, be kind with yourself, talk to yourself nicely, because it's difficult. It's not easy but it doesn't have to be as bad. We can just go ahead and stop the inner criticism and learn from that. Make it more powerful. The Moldavite with the heart color chakra comes and says your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose, and that's what makes you different. And it's okay to fail and be different from others. Okay, so unconventionality. This is such a powerful and high frequency card because it talks about how unconventional you are from the heart. It tells you your views, that you just don't fit in, and it's because you were meant to fit in. So it's time to stop trying to be the normal and regular person and embrace that uniqueness. Perhaps even weird, even rare, but it's also, and it is mainly, not also, but mainly part of your spiritual part, right? Part of your spiritual path. And now, on my last reading, I was talking about how rare and how unique and how weird we are, and that is our superpowers. So here comes this confirmation saying that that's your most powerful side, your weirdness. So here we have the Revelite with the energy of the truth, and it talks about the passion and the purpose, how your enthusiasm gives your energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. See the connection? So I will do it. I feel it, and I'm going to be passionate, and I have purpose because it's my truth. It's what I am feeling from the heart. So this fiery card is returning you to the heart. This card signals a kindly of interest. So it's very kindly with your interest and your passions. Whatever makes your heart beat and beat faster, that's the direction you should move on. You should move into, okay? So this is what I'm seeing with these three cards. I see a trinity very connected to the aspiring card, the 2 and the 1, which equals 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's like the mind, which is connected to the solar plexus, to that ego part. So the mind, the heart chakra, and the action, the purpose, the truth. What is it that is going to come out? The outcome of it, right? So here's that for that. And here we have the daily guidance of the angels. And we're going to go ahead and open them up to channel our messages and connect to what angels are trying to tell us. So here we have 3 cards on our first reading. On our first option, we had 4, I think. And it was because I was just letting it flow, right? So on this side, it's only showing us 3. As we can see, we have the shower of abundance on our daily guidance from your angels. And it's telling us, plus one point to take into account is how that golden energy, that I will energy, abundance energy, the discipline energy, the inspiring energy, the golden light is within the hands. If you want to do this, just to try it out, it's pretty interesting. But whenever you rub your hands together and you connect to that energy that you have within your hands, you activate your chi. And when you slowly separate your hands, you don't even have to rub them hard or fast. You can feel the tingling energy within your hands, in the middle of them, and that is your chi activating your healing hands. So when I see this card, I see a lot of shower of abundance on energy wise, love, also with money, because it brings in a lot of money too. So it comes with its own message, and it tells us how if we feel that we need to heal our financial situation, first we need to give in our worries of concern with money to our angels. We don't have to carry with this burden by ourselves. It's like you have the opportunity to hand them out, because you cannot control them, right? So whatever it is that you cannot control, your angels are inviting you to just hand them over so they can work on that situation, and this will definitely heal as fast as you will allow it to, okay? So it's very interesting how he comes along and he talks to us about that shower of abundance. Now the assertiveness card, it's a very important card. I can see this too as of together. I see the grounding chakra, the root chakra, where you feel safe, like holding your heart here on our crystal angel oracle card. Here we feel safe, and we're talking about our truth because it's just flowing. So if we have confidence, doesn't necessarily mean that we need to have confidence in just ourselves. We can have confidence in the unseen, what we call Christ, what we call Jesus, what we call God, universe, the whole, the source. I mean, whatever resonates with you, as long as you have that faith towards them, it's the same way that you put your eyes of that one being that you so have faith on, that you cannot see, and then you can see yourself through those eyes, see the magic that you are, and that way you can be more trusted. You can trust in it. The assertiveness card comes along and says that your angels are nudging the this confidence to take up space. So there's no way for you to shrink anymore, because there's no place for you to be shrinking anymore. Okay, so this card comes along and says use your voice, but also set your boundaries and stand tall in your truth. These two cards are telling you to be gentle with yourself, but this situation would definitely will be guided, and everything that you're seeing and feeling, it's definitely what it's supposed to be. So have confidence. That's let go of your fear and trust. Be more trustworthy on your feelings. So it is time to say no to what drains you, so you can say yes to what sustains you. Your angels are backing you as you set boundaries. So speaking your truth isn't mean. It's necessary for your evolution. That's part of you. Just remember to have confidence. The only thing that's standing between you and your next level is the belief that you aren't ready. And heaven is saying you are so ready. So just walk into the room as if you were invited by God himself, because you were. Just take what resonates. Remember that I do not have the absolute truth. Just allow yourself to feel the vibration of what is it that you are feeling, okay? Alrighty, so just remember to have confidence on yourself. That's one thing that I can see in here, and that there's a lot of showering abundance coming your way. Okay, now we have the angel sign card right here. Let me put this down over here so we can have a more open idea of this cards right there, and it can look a little bit clearer. Oh, and the angel signs comes with the card of expansion. Wow, see? So basically what I was just channeling a minute ago is that's basically what it's talking about. It's talking about how your current container is too small for the soul, your business or your heart to grow rapidly. So do not have any fear because of the stretching. They are signs of you increasing capacity to hold more light. So you are being entrusted with more, both energetically and physically, and prepared to gain the new territory and step into roles of greater responsibility and influence. What is arriving in your life is a reflection of what you are now capable of holding. That's basically what I just channeled. That's the expansion side of you, because of this golden light that is allowing you to have the will to do so. All right, so here's that expansion card, is your inner guidance type of thing. Now with Archangel Michael, we're gonna see what is it that he comes to compromise himself to. And here again, it talks about let go of the fear now. And he talks about how your inner guidance is real and it is trustworthy. So remember I mentioned before, you might be feeling a lot of interventions, like assertiveness, like signs that are coming your way. You're feeling them on your heart. You're feeling them within you. Those are guidances. That is just for you to follow your heart, to feel it, and to Stop looking for that external validation that you think you need, and that hunch feeling, the hunch you had maybe last night, the feeling in your gut, those butterflies on your tummy, that was Michael, Archangel Michael, whispering the directions. So trust yourself as much as you trust the angels, as much as you trust the divine. That one that says to let go of the fear, it's basically Archangel Michael standing behind you with his sword and his flame. He's cutting the course to your anxieties. He wants you to know what the worst case scenario, that the worst case scenario you're imagining is just a ghost that cannot touch you. Okay, so this is kind of like a reply to your prayers. If you have been praying for that protection because you don't really know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Just go with it, trust it, do not fear. You're being so protected. And now, for the last card on this reading, we have the Career and Life Oracle deck of the Angels. And here we have the card Journey. So you may move to a new place for work or travel, or travel for work as well. Either it is temporarily, or it could be for a forever home, a forever work. But you're definitely exploring the world, and that gives you the experience you need to succeed within this journey. That's one of the messages, but I can also feel that this is also an inner journey. So whenever you start connecting with this three, heart, mind, and action, which is soul, then you realize that this is your journey, that we are welcoming the learning experience of this journey. And this isn't just about a destination, it's about the movement, whether this is a physical movement or the career path or a spiritual way. You're officially in motion. That's one thing. You're no longer waiting for that expansion. So spirit is saying, like, hit the road. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the song hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more. They're singing that song through my ear, letting you know that you're ready to pack your bags. So spiritually and mentally, for a beautiful new chapter, you are on your way there. And I think we already hop on the bus. Here we have the Oracle of the Angel Connections, and we're gonna see what connection do we have today. Oh, and we have two cards which are lovely. I like that. So the first card are some candles of these angel connections, and it says that at times angels announce their arrival by the flutter of their wings, which feels like a sudden gentle breeze even when the windows are closed. So you can go ahead and embrace their presence. That is a way of them showing you that they are there. But also, this is a dragonfly, which tells me about a lot of abundance. So the dragonfly is a spirit messenger that captures your attention for a reason. He may be reminding you that transformation is possible and that you have support from the angelic realm. Just like that, you are being supported. That's one thing for sure. This is you transcending. Now, we currently have the Love Angel Oracles, and we're gonna see what is it that our angels are wanting to tell us on option number 2, urgent message. And there's a card that flew out, Judgment. The heart of Judgment comes and says, let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by a structure and the method for long enough. And there is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Just start your journey as it way that is showing, that is being revealed to you. This is such a lovely message for option number 2. Remember, that this is a collective message. Whatever resonates with you, just state that, and what doesn't, just let it go. I really appreciate your time of being here. If this was a message that you liked, that you actually complied with, you can always give it a like, subscribe, or share. That will be great and helpful. If not, it's okay. Always take into account that the heart that is destined to truly love you, it's unconventional. It is within you. It is you. Thank you. Urgent message. Your angels are with you. Heaven's whispers and signs. So today we have chosen option number 3 with the card of the 22 Archangels Oracle, RAGUEL. Waves of healing. RAGUEL comes along with his own message, and it says, be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and a harmonious resolution. So what I'm seeing as of right now is that Archangel Raguel is stepping forward to make sure that your life is harmonized, that your relationships and your internal world is in balance. So if things have been feeling a little bit chaotic as of right now, know that these waves are not here to drown you. They are here to wash away the debris of the past, the heaviness of the past. So peace is being restored to your home and to your heart, as you can see with this lovely magical colors that comes along, that it brings along. Now we're going to look into the angel number messages. Wow. And here we have the 999 and the 666. I am unique and I am centered. This unique card, I love it because it talks about how you're reaching the end of a major soul cycle. As you can see, it's 9, an end of a cycle, but we have 3 nines, an end of a very strong cycle. So that number 999, it means completion. It signifies completion. The Spirit is saying that you tried so much to fit in, and it failed because you were designed to stand out. So celebrate how unique you are. That is the key to unlock your next door, the door that is ahead of you. You're going to give thanks to the past for your lessons, and you're going to leave it where it belongs, in the past, so you can make the best of the life that's still waiting for you to be fulfilled. By who? By yourself, because you're unique, you're authentic, you're rare. You are so crystalline, and I love the energy that I feel on this option. Just take that into account. So with the number 666, now we have to take into account that it is wrong. we have an old paradigm, an old belief of the 666 as being a bad vibration. So forget the old stigmas, because it is not. In this vibration, the 666 is a call. It's like a wake-up call to balance yourself. So you may have been too focused on the material or the worry of the world, but your angels are here to get you back to your center. Ground your energy and find the middle ground between your spiritual soul and your earthly body. That's basically what it's telling us 30 times. I love it. I know you might see the number 9s and the number 6, but I see the 3s. I love this. It's just magical. Anyway, so we're going to turn over to the crystal vibrations, which are from the Crystal Oracle cards. And here we are going to open them up. We have the amethyst, which takes me right to your crown chakra and your third eye, revealing your true self, how centered, synchronized this is. So as you allow others to know the real you, you feel loved for who you truly are. Here's the diamond card. I can see that purple and yellowish color here. The diamond is telling us how rare you are. Please put God's eyes, angels' eyes, fairies' eyes, Christ's eyes, the source, the universe eyes on, so you can see yourself as the valuable, and how precious of a gem you are, because that's your self-worth. And here comes Garnet, which I love it. I love Garnet because Garnet takes me to that self-esteem. It actually helps us ground and works with our sacral chakra for that creativity as well. But it connects us to our self-love when it comes to the garnet crystal itself. Now, purification and detoxification talks about how it's time to release all that physical and energy toxins from your life. So those boundaries that you need to put in to be able to detox from the people who are putting you down, or the energies that are putting you down, detox, you can definitely go ahead and do that. Here is the answer for that. But always take into account that amethyst comes along saying that you can be your true self. That mask that you used to wear to just comply on everybody else's liking, it's falling off. This amethyst is here to enhance your intuition and peel back the layers of who you thought you had to be. That way you can become your true self. That is way more beautiful than the version you've been presenting to the world. Because it's you. It's who you are. You are being reminded of that beautiful self that you are. That's one thing for sure. And it might be very intense and it might be formed as a pressure, but you have been through the pressure itself, and now it's time to recognize your brilliance instead of depression. So stop settling for the cool, stop settling for the easy, stop settling for just the silver when you can be that diamond. Know what you value. Know your value, and the world will mirror it back to you as the gifts, the abundance, and the people that are entering your energy field. This garnet is literally talking about that spiritual detox, but also about the physical. That's one strong message that I am feeling right now. It's like the garnet energy is moving through your blood and your aura to push out all that negativity, the negative thoughts, the feelings, the estimated energy that you have, so you can release that and be open for new energy to come along your way, because you are being prepared for that massive vitality. All right, so this is the message from your crystal angels. Connecting to you, that word of you, those waves of healing that are coming to you are because you are recognizing yourself for who you are. Now we have the daily guidance oracle from the angels, and wow, so here we have energy work. That's definitely the wave of healing that we're feeling. Cupid, which reminds us of that self-love. And it is actually kind of like a remembrance. You're remembering your true love. And that child within you, that inner child, those healings that we need from that inner experience that we have had, that inner child learning experience that we have had. So the energy work, it's talking about that vitality. How is that returning? Your angels are encouraging you to look into these healing modalities. The healing modalities can involve working with energy like Reiki, color, breath work, or just by simply spending some time with the nature, with the grounding experience, with yourself, with silence. Your frequency is your most powerful currency right now, more than any money can buy. So protect it. All right? I know the life can be so terrifying sometimes, but just take into account that we are experiencing a game and we're going to play with it as a child. How? By having fun and loving what we do and doing what we love. I love that. This Cupid card is very representative because it comes and says two things. Either a literal child in your life who needs your attention, or more like your own inner child who is wanting this attention. But a spirit is asking, when was the last time you have played with that life experience, with that difficulty? When was the last time? So healing that inner child, or that one child that is asking for that attention, manifests your future, because that's what it is, a game. Have fun, play with it. All right. Love is in there, that's one thing for sure. And it's not only about romance, even though it could be. There's someone new coming into your life. That's one of your of the message that I am receiving, because you are being illuminated for your true values. So that's the way that the world is going to be reflecting it, and you're attracting all that abundance in life, love, and spirituality, material and no material way. You're bringing that into your to your life. So just remember that this new love can just come along, or you can renew your love with the one person that you currently are with, because you have fell in love with your projects, with yourself, with your morning coffee, with your existence, with your living again. And if you're looking for a partner, that's what you're going to show that partner, and that's what is going to be attracted. If you're looking into that one partner that you currently have, that one person is going to feel that renewal, and your energy of love is going to be renewed as well. But also, it's talking about how you're falling in love with yourself again. That's your main goal, to fall in love with who you truly are, without minimizing anything else, and stop the criticism. But also take into account that I do not have the absolute truth. You only take what resonates from the heart. Now we have the angel signs card. Wow. Unity 222. I love it. I love it because it brings the infinitive sign, which it comes and says this is an alignment with your two polarities, with your shadow and your light, with your feminine and your masculine, with your rareness and your normal life all together. This is unity. Everything is coming into such an alignment. This 222 is the keep the fate number, an infinitive fate, because it's not even half of it, it's the whole. It signifies the unity between your desires and the unity about the universe timing. You are exactly where you need to be. So stay in the course of where you're going. It's infinitive. It's a two-way to go with a lineage of non-stop. And I see that. I also see that union as that partnership with your loved one and with yourself. So they're number 3 again, 3 digits. It's like you're unifying all your mental ability, your love ability, and your action ability. So this comes along with all your phases: love, work, romance, yourself, your children, your family, nature, spirituality, material. Everything is going to come into alignment. And I love this card of unity. Now Archangel Michael comes along and says eternal love. You see, those waves of love, of healing, are just the eternal love. You're just wanting to receive it, and you're opening up your hands to it. Here is the card of Archangel Michael saying, hey, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. It's time for you to let go of that part of you that doesn't need any more focus, because it's draining your energy. It's time to hand in this direct message to you, because Archangel Michael is handing you his sword. This is a direct message, you know. It's like telling you exactly what or who is draining your spirit. Archangel Michael is giving you the courage to walk away, from it. You cannot get to the new way of doing things, the new vibration, the new energy, the new land, while staying on the old. It's like if you're staying on a sinking ship of who you're pretending to be and how you're pretending to live your life, rather than finding that eternal love. Alright, it wants you to know, Archangel Michael, that you can feel wrapped around with warmth of divine love. You are never alone, and you are loved beyond any circumstances, any measures. This love is your safety net as you make this big change, as you jump into the water. Already talks a lot about emotions, blue, the truth, but also that you're being held, that you're not alone on this. Here we have the career left pad oracle deck of the angels and gestures. You may be asked to help somebody out, or you may be needing a hand. So this is crazy because you will be receiving this recognition. As you give, you will be also receiving. This small gesture is about to lead you to a big opportunity. So pay attention to those small signs of gestures, the handshakes, or the small favors that you do for others, because this is going to bring a new insight to you. Now, he's also talking about a career breakthrough. How is it being hidden, and how it's so simple to connect to it in a kind way. It's the little things that you do that are opening the big doors right now. Those little small gestures that you do to yourself and to others are opening doorways for you, which is very magical. I love that. And it has golden on its hand. So that's the spirit of I will, the will hand. So here we have the Angel Connection cards deck, and we also have the Love Angels Oracle. And we're going to see what messages does do they have for us, which is crazy. Here's a card with jello and well, with this golden light, an angel on the card, and a baby, which I love this sign because it talks again about the nurturing of your little one. A baby may be suddenly shift her gaze and spontaneously smile the sweetest smile on earth. This little one somehow knows she is blessed with an angel's presence. So when you're seeing a baby just gazing away and talking to no one and just laughing, that's because they're seeing things that we cannot see, and it's beautiful. It's light, it's love. That's a way of recognizing your own angels. Perhaps that little kid, it's you. I feel that it's you, and that you sometimes see those presences and you're just too afraid to recognize them, but you're okay to do so as of right now. That's a way of an angel being present in your life. Now, the Love Angel Oracles, what messages do you have for option number 3? Ooh, and that one flew away. I love it. So here we have a prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. This is a reminder of how if you invite your angels to come along the way on this beautiful trip that is called life, of this beautiful experience, even if it's harsh sometimes, they're going to be there for you, and they're going to hold you just like this. You jump out and you're not by yourself. You're being hugged and guided. You're being loved and supported. And this is the end of our message for option number 3. Thank you for being here. Always take into account that the heart that is truly destined to love you, it is within you. It is you, as rare as it sounds, but it's true. And if this is a message that you like, you can always share, like, or subscribe. If not, it's okay. It's totally fine. I appreciate your time, and thank you.